All right, all right. Shalom, shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, all honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, who also taught us this 100% truth. Shalom to the hope elect. I'm the brother Kasada back. We're here with another quick lesson. Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson. Now going into this lesson is pertaining to a dream that I had a few nights ago, man. And, I've been kind of meditating on it, heavy through the spirit. I've talked to a few brothers about it, but through the spirit, it just prompted me to go in a quick lesson, man, because really, man, ultimately we're protectors of the house, of the sheep, man, of the sheep of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, okay? And I'm going to go into this dream real quick. I'm going to give it a quick, I'm going to try not to make it long. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get into it. Originally, I woke up in this room. And as I walked out this room, I was in this 2-story house. And when you walk out the room, there's you can see down at the bottom, the bottom floor. So originally, I was on the second floor. So as I'm walking down in this house, I run into a Jake, all right? I believe it was a brother, man, and he was telling me about this house, man. He was telling me about, that, there are spirits that come in. And the only way to keep these spirits out, these wicked and evil spirits out is the prayers, man. And one prayer he was going over is the Shemai prayer, man. All right. Which, matter of fact, let me go ahead and grab that. All right. Let's grab that real quick. All right. All right. Which is Deuteronomy. All right. Chapter 6 and verse 4. And it says, "Hear, O Israel, Yahweh, our power is one Yahweh." All right. Which is ultimately Shemai, Yasharallah, Yahweh, Allahayanawa, Yahweh, Achad. Shemai, Yasharallah, Yahweh, Allahayanawa, Yahweh, Achad. Shemai, Yasharallah, Yahweh, Allahayanawa, Yahweh, Achad. Now, as the Jake, which I believe he was a Gadite, which is a brother, I couldn't see his face because, sometimes these dreams I have, they blur out the faces, man, and, he was telling me that, going over the Shemayim prayer with me, because I already knew with him, through the spirit, as he's saying it, a evil spirit ended up popping out in the house. All right. And as he, when he was telling me, we both looked at him and simultaneously we said it together. Shema, Yasharallah, Yahweh, Allahayanawa, Yahweh, Achad. And that spirit ran out the house. All right. All right. And, that was just one of the prayers. The brother started talking about, the other prayers too. The Lord's Prayer. All right. Which, I'm going to get to too as well. All right. Because this thing of ours, man, it gets complicated. But without further ado, I'm going to continue in the story. So the spirit ran off. I talked to the brother and that was it. And, he kind of walked off. He had to do other things around the house. And as I'm downstairs, there's like these glass, it was almost like a museum, man, of ancient, artifact and historical pieces from our people. And, as I'm standing there marveling, at these artifacts, you had these Edomites coming in, trying to collect these artifacts, trying to collect these things out the house, man, like debt collectors, So, Esau did what he did, because we in his, in his kingdom. He collected what he needed. He got out of there, and the house, it wasn't that many people in the house. So more spirits coming in. And I'm saying the prayers, Each one casting these spirits out. And people started marveling. The word, they started hearing the word and what I was doing and what the brother was doing. So more people started to come into the house. More people started to come, and they started to witness and they started to see it, So long story short, the house ended up filling up to maybe 30, 40 people, man. I mean, it was packed, man. And the house was sitting, in the house there was chairs and they was all sitting in rows, man. All right. And it was all facing towards the east. All right. And it was more and more, the more people came, the more spirits started to come, more evil spirits started to come, more and more. And, started saying the prayers more and more, prayer. Shema, Yasharallah, Yahweh, Allah, Hayanawa, Yahweh, Akkad. Now, this is where it got a little, complicated, you know what I'm saying, in this dream, because it started getting dark. It started getting dark outside and it started getting dark in the house. So much so it was starting to get hard to see the people. And so much so these spirits started directing themselves more and more towards me, And it was more, and it was so many of them. Then I started saying, the Shema prayer. Then I started saying the Lord prayer, Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Haya Shemka, Yahweh Malak Wataka, Taba'a Ratazaka, Haya Asha Ba Ratazaka Wa, Haya Ba Shemayim, Nathan Lanawa Lakam, Call Yawum, Wasalak Lanawa, Kabawata Nawa, Kasalak Lanawa, Kabawati Nawa, Wala'a, Tabaya Nawa, Banasaya One, Abal, Hawashaya Nawa, Mayan, Rai Laka, Hamalakwat, Wala, Wataparat, La'ai Walumium, the water Yahweh Shemiao Shah, the water Aman. After I finished saying it, I ended up waking up, man. And it was hard for me to go to sleep. And eventually, man, what I did was I just got up, anointed myself, said the anointing prayer, and so on and so forth, man. I anointed myself and I started sending up more prayers and curses towards the enemy, man. With these prayers, man, it's important to get them, all right? It's important to get these prayers, man, all right, because these prayers are what's going to help you, all right? And we also are protectors of the house, man, all right? We're the protectors of the house, all right, which if you don't know the Lord's Prayer, all right, I suggest you get them, all right? Brothers have done countless videos on them, all right? If you need be, ask a brother. It's not a problem to share these videos with you, Akim, but there's plenty of videos out there. Just hit the search engine on YouTube, man. You definitely can find it. GMS prayers, man. Anointing prayer, Lord's Prayer. Brothers have done videos on this, man. All right. Even the elders and apostles. All right. So, but I just say that to say this, there's so much things that we're assigned to do these things, man. All right. The Lord has given us an order to protect the house. This is 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 1. I charge thee therefore before the Most High and Yahweh, the Lord Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, who shall judge the quick and dead at his appearing in his kingdom. All right. Preach the word. Be instant in season and out of season. Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. Yeah, man, these people won't hear it, man. We got to continue to keep teaching, man. Continue to keep praying, man. These are the things that's going to help us get through this, man. All right, get through these hard times. And they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall be turned unto fables. But watch thou in all things, endure affliction, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry. For I am now ready to be offered, and the time of departure is at hand. Yeah, man, Yahweh Shai, ultimately, man, of course, Yahweh Shai was sacrificed. But ultimately, man, we got stuff we need to do while Yahweh Shai, until Yahweh Shai returns, man, by protecting the house. Okay, we got to protect. He charged us, all right, to do this work, man. And oftentimes it comes to the form of prayer, man. These prayers help protect the house, man. It help protect you. It help protect your house. All right. These things aren't just something that the elders and apostles aren't just saying it loosely, man. This isn't just for nothing, man. It's for you. Okay. All right. I have a few more scriptures I want to get. All right. Let me get this full chapter. All right. All right. This is and this is just simple, man. This is 2 Corinthians 10 and verse 4. It says, "For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds." Yeah, man. Of course, these prayers help us bring down our enemies, not carnally, but through the spirit, man. And oftentimes it comes through these prayers. All right, 10 out of 10 times it comes through these prayers, man. That's why you have the curses, man. All right, the curses are important too. All right, because it's casting down our enemy, our number one enemy, especially that going into the curse prayer, Esau, Edom. All right, here it is in verse 5, casting down the imagination and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of the Most High, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of a Mashiach. All right, and having in a readiness to revenge all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled. All right. So, hey, man, we're doing these things to cast down our enemies, man, to cast down these spirits too, man. When these spirits come up against us, all right, which Esau is praying for these spirits to come against us. We have people that pray for our downfall, man. And this ain't no song from that one rapper. I forgot his name, which it doesn't even matter. But these people are actually praying for our downfall, man. All right. These prayers are for you. That's why you got to get them, man. All right. Get them while you can. Okay. And Lord willing, man, I'll be able to put the prayers up on the main screen. Lord willing, y'all brothers you be able to screenshot it, man. Okay. Or, I'll share them. Lord willing, I'll put them in the comment section and things of that sort. But get them while you can. Okay. All right. Because we are protectors of the house. All right. Let's see. And I just wanted to see what else is in here, man. Because, hey, we're able to do these things, man, to be able to protect the household, man. All right. This is what we do. We're defenders of the gospels, man. All right, of the word. All right. So without further, let's go ahead and get in Revelation chapter 11. All right. And here it is. The Lord is saying it himself. All right. Here's the main one. "And there was given me a reed like unto a rod, and the angel stood, saying, Arise and measure the temple of the Most High, and the altar, and them that worship therein." Now, the reed like unto a rod is the do's and don'ts. All right. So we're measuring Israel through the word, man. All right. Ultimately, we're measuring Israel through the word, and the temple is being Israel, man. Matter of fact, let me grab one. Let me get that. Amos 7 and 8. "And the Yahweh said unto me, Amos, what seest thou? And I said, A plumb line. Then said Yahweh, Behold, I will set a plumb line in the midst of my people Israel. I will not again pass by them anymore." Yeah, the Lord is measuring Israel, man. All right. Lord is measuring Israel how? Through the word. All right. Whether if you in this thing or not. Okay. All right. The Lord is measuring Israel, man. Through what? Through what to do and what not to do, man. The scriptures is the instructions. And if you're not following the instructions, if you're not following how about Shem Yahushua, all right, ultimately you're outside the temple, man. The Lord ain't really dealing with you. All right. And rise and measure the temple being Israel, by the way. All right. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and grab that in 1 Corinthians. All right. 6 and 19. It says, "What? Know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, which is in you, which ye have of the Most High, and ye are not your own?" Yeah, man, we are the temple, man. We're the temple of the Most High. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, Israel is. Matter of fact, let me look at chapter 13 and verse 16. Okay, know ye. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you? Yeah. So Israel, you Israelites, consistently Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes, we're the temple, man. All right, we're the temple of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, the Lord is dealing with us. It starts with us. All right, the Lord ain't dealing with these other nations like that, man. All right, and to prove it, we can continue on in this chapter. All right, let's read that verse 1 again. It says there, Revelation 11 and 1, "And there was given me a reed like unto a rod. And the angel stood, saying, Rise and measure the temple of the Most High, and the altar, and them that worship therein. But the court which is without the temple leave out, and measure it not, for it is given unto the Gentiles." Who's the Gentiles? The heathen, the other nations, man. "And the holy city shall they tread underfoot 42 months." Going into that 42 months, which is 1,262 days, going to 3.5 years. Ultimately, going into the time of Judah was brought to America. All right. Ultimately, Israel being into channel hardcore slavery. All right. So, hey, man, we went through it. All right. So we went through it, man. Going into, you can read it for yourself, Deuteronomy chapter 28. And there's other books too. But ultimately, man, we're here to tell you Israelites, man, what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be coming into the temple. Yet you stand out there with the Gentiles and inside with the heathens, man. All right. So the Lord, hey, man, he's getting ready to judge this place, man. All right, he's getting ready to judge all Israel, man. He's about to measure all Israel. All right, and if you're not doing according to his work or his will, what he require you to do, all right, if you have the incorrect measurements, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, the Lord is going to put you to death, man. You're going to receive the same judgment as the heathens. Okay, but we're the protector of the house. This is the most important part, man. That's why we're measuring Israel. Not everybody can get in here, man. You got to come in a certain way. You got to dress a certain way. You got to act a certain way. All right. You got to put on the whole garment, man. All right. And that requires, man, yes, it requires you to know these prayers too, man, because this is what's going to help you. Okay. This is what's going to help you get through these last days. Okay. Let's see if we can find any more scriptures, man. And we grab that one. All right. All right, because all this is, man, is just to help you, Akim, all right, to build your faith up, man. All right. Because that dream was, hey, man, it was very, very heavy, man. All right. It woke me out in the middle of the night, man. I was so afraid, not afraid because the spirits was coming the way they was coming. I was afraid of the Lord, man, even more. All right. I was afraid that, I was afraid. And I started to think the Lord left me in charge of a lot of people, man, teaching these people these prayers and these breakdowns and things of that sort. These things are very, very important, man. This ain't something that's loose, and you got to be mindful of these jakes that are out here that aren't really supposed to be doing what they're doing, man. Breaking down, doing the breakdowns all wrong, and so on and so forth. All right. So I believe that's it. I just wanted to go in that, man. Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all praises, all honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, who also taught us his 100% truth. Shalom. I'm gonna put those prayers at the end. You brothers screenshot it. Shalom.